My name is Phil Mack, and I am a senior at Ripon College from Appleton, Wisconsin. I am a major in philosophy, and I also have a minor in art history. Some of the activities that I'm involved in at Ripon are a number of music ensembles. I play trumpet in the Symphonic Wind Ensemble, the Jazz Ensemble, the Jazz Improv Group, and also the Ripon College Brass Quintet. And in addition to the musical groups that I participate in, I'm also a reader and editor for Parallax, which is the student literary and art journal on campus. And I also play Ultimate Frisbee every Monday and Friday. So someone might ask, what does it mean to be a philosophy major? What do philosophy majors do? What's the point of studying philosophy? Well, it's a way in which we can make rational sense of things. Philosophy is a tool, it's a practice, it's a way of theorizing about things, but primarily I think philosophy is a way in which we find meaning in our lives, and a way in which we find what about our experience is truly meaningful or worthwhile. When I first got to Ripon College, I had absolutely no intention of being a philosophy major. I had taken one short philosophy class in high school, and I absolutely hated the subject. I didn't really understand it at all, but then I took Intro to Philosophy with Professor Jeffries, and I loved the subject. So I took another class then, second semester my freshman year, and from then on I was hooked on the subject. Some of the philosophy classes that are offered at Ripon College go from anywhere from religion, philosophy of art, history of philosophy, reality and knowledge, human nature, and other topics courses like that. I've taken quite a few courses in philosophy. We have two outstanding faculty members here, Vance Cope-Caston and Paul Jeffries, and two part-time faculty, David Seligman and Robert Hannaford. And all of these guys are really, really intriguing, and they're fun to take classes with. A really neat experience that I had over the summer of 2009 was being able to do research with a grant that was awarded to me by the Ethical Leadership Program here at Ripon College. I was able to use the grant money from that award and do research in philosophy. So I decided to do a project concerning the concept of toleration. And what I was able to do was use that grant money to purchase books, articles, that sort of thing, and do a lot of substantial research into the topic of tolerance. And what I ended up doing was writing a substantial piece of work that was a critique of toleration. And what I found was that toleration isn't always the kind of benign virtue that we make it out to be, but rather there's a misrecognition that goes on in toleration when someone is tolerating someone else. That person who is tolerated, in essence, their identity is singularly defined. The tolerated object is just one single feature. That person isn't tolerated as a whole person, but only as one characteristic, that one defining characteristic that is distasteful or whatever. So this research project was really, really beneficial for me. I was able to use it as a writing sample for graduate school applications. I was also able to use the research for presentations at a conference at Marquette University with the Peace and Justice Association conference on nonviolence, and also here at Ripon College during Ethics Week, which was put on by the Ethical Leadership Program.